Welcome into the halftime edition of the Arrowhead Addict podcast. Now, that is Chiefs football. 17-7, they are rolling in all cylinders, offense, defense, and oh yeah, special teams. I do want to give a shout out to the Eagles. They really are the city of brotherly love, making sure they used their timeouts to save time for the Chiefs offense to go down and kick a field goal again. Butker remains perfect on the season. Trent McDuffie, what more can you say about the guy? Yeah, he doesn't get a ton of interceptions, but 2 sacks, forced a fumble, nearly recovered it as well. Spagnuolo drawing up some very well-timed blitzes. I said going into the game, I would like to see the Chiefs actually run a little more base 4-3. And you saw that they came out with Leo Chenal, Drew Tranquill, and Willie Gay Jr. on the field at the same time. You've seen a lot more Leo this game, and I think there's a reason why the Chiefs have slowed down what has been all season long such a potent rushing attack from Philly. Now, on the other side of the equation here, the Eagles have only given up 66 rushing yards per game. Well, that's well past expectations as the Chiefs have exceeded that early on in this first half. Isaiah Pacheco runs angry. He's running physical. And quite frankly, he's wearing down a very talented, very deep Eagles defensive line. I give Pacheco all the credit in the world because I thought no chance. That's not the way I would attack him. But I don't think the Eagles obviously did either, and that's the way the Chiefs are going, and it's paying off dividends. I will say as well, the interior three have been outstanding for Kansas City. Joe Thuney, Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith, they were there for the Super Bowl win last year. They know about the t-shirts that were made, 0 sacks. Hassan Reddick on the first drive got to Mahomes, but guess what? Juwan Taylor wasn't there last year. He doesn't understand what this means. The interior three, they have this passion. They are giving up and creating holes for Pacheco. You saw early on the vision by Isaiah to bounce it outside. A very nice seal by Juwan Taylor. Again, some of the penalties need to stop. Okay. The refs, I understand they've not been great, but we say that every single game because you know why? Refs aren't great in every sport, especially in the NFL. You can't count on them to always get it right. And then you see Juwan Taylor, Donovan Smith, those penalties need to be cleaned up. On the other side of things, L'Jarius Sneed, I'm okay with. Now, I don't think it was a penalty. I think he actually got A.J. Brown underneath the face mask right here in the chest. But at the same time, I understand he's going to be physical. The refs are looking for that. And if he gets flagged once or twice, hopefully it's a legit one, I'm okay with it. You have to be physical with A.J. Brown the same way you were physical with Tyreek Hill. The results speak for themselves. The physicality of McDuffie, L'Jarius Sneed, just in general, that is what helps take this Chiefs secondary to the next level. Wide receivers aren't used to the physicality that the Chiefs cornerback room brings. Do want to give a huge shout out to Vladimir Putin. Thank you for the super chat. Says McStuffy is killing it. Thank you for using the moniker. It is Trent McStuffy because he doesn't let up on missed tackles. He gets after the quarterback. He will bring you down. Also, I see from Stephen Acker right there, Clyde, maybe the best run of the year. You know things are going well when Clyde Edwards-Helaire is gashing you on the ground. That was a beautiful run by him. I will say that following play, I was not a fan of. The one mistake the Chiefs have really made all game long, Mahomes got greedy. Okay. You know, they've ran the ball very effectively. Play action, 12 personnel, and Noah Gray, Travis Kelce, both on the field at the same time, which, by the way, I love seeing Noah Gray and Travis Kelce playing a little game of tag out there, running in motion. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I can't wait to see how it plays out as the game progresses. But that was the one gripe I really have. Outside of a couple of penalties by the tackles, I'm sitting here going, Mahomes, you've been great all half. You've been outstanding. You've taken care of the football, taken what is given to you. You've had some incredible Mahomes magic runs. That throw to Watson was, if not ill-advised, it was a bad throw. If he throws it to the pylon, Watson maybe has a chance to make a play on the ball. He does not. But again, that's the one gripe I have. I will live. I will be okay. That is a good half of football for Mahomes, the Chiefs, just overall. I see Chad says, how about those 2 punt returns from Toney? I mean, Kadarius Toney can make a dude in a phone booth miss. That guy's ability to create space is reminiscent of Dante Hall. Now, he's not Dante Hall. He doesn't have the actual consecutive accolades, the perpetual ability to score touchdowns. But at some point, he does kind of remind you of Dante Hall, right? That it was impressive. I'm sitting here going, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. He has this ability to just stick it to the Eagles, and you absolutely love to see it. Latrell says CEH must be wearing layers. He looked Eddie Lacy thick. He did. My fiance goes, did Clyde Edwards-Helaire just, is it bulk season? He must be wearing a ton of layers because you're right, Latrell. He was looking like Eddie Lacy. Wither says 5 sacks, 5 completions for Hurts. Again, I went into this game. I kept trying to tell folk this Chiefs defense is elite. They are. This Chiefs defense is elite. Okay, doesn't matter who you are. Justin Jefferson before injury, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown. I had a little questions with the physicality of an A.J. Brown, how we've seen in the past. Mike Williams get his against Kansas City. Man, tip my cap. This Chiefs defense is absolutely elite. It's electric. Steve Spagnuolo he's been Picasso all season long. Everything he touches turns to this incredible painting. I mean, give credit where credit is due, okay? Because Spagnuolo has no real rookies getting a ton of playing time. He said last year, he doesn't mind having rookies, but not all at once. Those rookies are now sophomores, right? This is still the youngest by age-adjusted playing time defense in the entire NFL. They're still young. Don't get it twisted. But there's not a lot of rookies, and Spags can give them a little bit extra, a little bit more, and you can see how it's confusing even a very talented quarterback like Jalen Hurts. Again, I'm with you, Randy Watson. The game isn't over yet, but just like your last name Watson, Justin Watson was the go-to guy in the first half for the Kansas City Chiefs. He was everywhere. Again, he could have even had that second touchdown if the throw was was placed a little better. But Justin Watson's been great. He had that one drop. But again, I don't have a ton of complaints. This is one of the best halves of football we have seen from Kansas City all season long. They were effective. They took what was given and they ran the damn ball. I see a super chat here from Raymond Chandler. Raymond, thank you so much. It says maybe the most all-around solid half by the Chiefs all season. You're right. Where were the punts being fielded inside the 5? Where was the breakdown defensively? And by the way, I know folks are going to complain about the hold against Mike Edwards, right? I think it was Zacharias, number 13 for the Eagles. That was a brutal hold. It was. They probably were going to score. Maybe the hold brings them back 10 yards. They don't. Calls will be missed. Again, I don't want to blame refs in a half like this for Kansas City. Jimmy says Creed is having a night. I'm so with you, man. The interior three have been electric. Chris Jones, 2 sacks. CJ 95 took over that particular drive. Karloff is getting after it. Leo Chenal getting after it. Again, I'm just very excited by what I am seeing. This is what you expected the Chiefs to look like, especially coming out of a bye. Andy Reid 4-0 against his former team. We know how good he is coming off of a bye, but don't let up. Keep running the football, but don't let up. I guess final thought was the red zone. Final thought was that red zone little play to Travis Kelce. Obviously, they ran corn dog earlier on with Jerick McKinnon. Didn't go his way. That was a touchdown. That was a little dart from Mahomes to Justin Watson. But huge shout out to Travis Kelce, MVS, right? Good job on MVS for not setting an actual pick play. He was able to actually run his route, which we know what he was doing. It's a rub. They always do this in the red zone. But he ran it effectively, gathered 2 defenders, and Travis Kelce waltzed in for a touchdown. Again, this has been the best half of football in my estimation for the Kansas City Chiefs this year. Chiefs coming off of a bye against the best team in the NFC. What was a Super Bowl rematch is looking like it's going to be happening in the making right now. Eagles best team in the NFC. Chiefs best team in the AFC. Guys, I am very, very excited. If you cannot tell, these Arrowhead Loggers are going down smooth. Very smooth for the post-game show. Patrick Allen and Matt Verderame. Matt Verderame is at the game, so get ready for a lot of fun. Hopefully the Chiefs keep this going. They keep their foot on the pedal because a Matt Verderame positive rant might be coming your way. Guys, I'm going to go back downstairs, get into my man cave chair, crack open another cold one, and watch the Chiefs continue to dominate. And hopefully, by the end of the night, we're drinking Eagles tears once again. I am Sterling Holmes. Until the postgame show, we are out.